All right, greetings, greetings, greetings. We're at the rally for peace and health. It's also International Women's History Month. We're talking about getting rid of COVID. Today is also the beginning of Ramadan. Let's begin with the beginning of Ramadan. We're also going to begin. It's March the 10th, 2024. March the 11th, 2024 marks 4 years of the United States fighting against COVID. Indeed, neither the wealth nor children of the disbelievers will be of any benefit to them against Allah, and they will be the fuel for the fire. This is the family of Imran 3:10. Proverbs 3:10. Then your stores of supply will be filled with plenty, and with new wine your own press vats will overflow. Proverbs 3:10. Ecclesiastes 3:10. I have seen the occupation that God has given to the sons of mankind in which to be occupied. It's the beginning of Ramadan, International Women's History Month, and 4 years of the United States fighting against COVID. We stand in solidarity with the rest of the world in fighting against pandemics and fighting against COVID. We began 4 years ago. We talked about herd immunity and social distance and contact tracing. See if we want to go through herd immunity again. Say so. Social distance 6 feet. Americans' rugged individualism. Let's get it. Herd immunity. The resistance to the spread of a contagious disease within a population that results if a sufficiently high proportion of individuals are immune to the disease, especially through vaccines. Herd immunity occurs when a large portion of the community, the herd, becomes immune to a disease, making the spread of a disease from person to person unlikely. As a result, the whole community becomes protected, not just those who are immune. Now, of course, when we first talked about herd immunity in 2020, the United States did not have a vaccine. There was not a vaccine. So we know that there are 2 types of herd immunity. I'm going to read both types. One with the vaccine, and of course, one without. One talks about the immune proportions, a proportion of immune people, and of course, one with the vaccine. Herd immunity is the resistance to the spread of a contagious disease within a population that results if a sufficiently high proportion of individuals are immune to the disease, especially through vaccination. Herd immunity occurs when a large portion of a community, the herd, becomes immune to a disease, making the spread of disease from person to person unlikely. As a result, the whole community becomes protected, not just those who are immune. We're talking about that herd immunity, what it is to be immune to disease. 5. You're 3 feet, 6 feet, mind and body being shielded, and you're 3 feet and you're 6 feet, mind and body being armored. We're talking about our herd immunity and having social distance skills. We're talking about having some bioresilience and some telekinetics. 3 feet and 6 feet fortification. We're here also against the anti-human forces that COVID is. COVID is an anti-human force. It's killing people, so it's an anti-human force. We're against all the anti-human forces in this rally for peace and health. So of course, war is an anti-human force. Anti-human forces, a threat to freedom and democracy. Forward to a Palestinian state, peace and war, the war for peace. Anti-Zionist, Judaic Israel, anti-Zionist, Judaic Israelites, Israelitians, anti-Zionist Jews in Israel. This is not going to be the golden calf generation. This is not going to be the golden calf generation. We have seen from 2010 to 2020, a decade. 2020 to 2030 is a decade. 2020, March 11, 2020, COVID attacked the United States of America. And March 11th of 2020, COVID attacked the United States of America, and we are still fighting against COVID today. Around June of 2020, the United States put out a $3.3 trillion stimulus package to fight against COVID. So today is March of 2024. We're 4 years of fighting against COVID. We stand with the world against pandemics. We stand with the world against COVID. We are launching a counterattack against COVID. We will defeat COVID. We have new protocols right now about social distance, about ventilation, and about masks. Do not surrender your mind. Do not surrender your body. We will not surrender to COVID. Kill the virus. There are 4 stages to a virus: incubation, appearance of symptoms, remission, and recovery. There are 3 steps to stopping a disease. You stop the source, you stop the transmissions, and you don't be susceptible. COVID attacked the world. It attacked the world economically. COVID attacked the world environmentally. COVID attacked the world biologically, and COVID attacked the world mentally. We are in remission and recovery. Remission and recovery. We're remissioning and recovery economically. We're remissioning and recovering environmentally. We're remissioning and recovering biologically. We're remissioning and recovering mentally. We will use these 3 steps. The 3 steps to stop anti-human forces. The 3 steps to stop the anti-human forces of COVID. To stop the source, stop the transmissions, and don't be susceptible. COVID, we have international treaties about COVID. We keep an international treaty about fresh air and fresh water. We keep an international treaty about fresh air and fresh water. We keep an international treaty that all countries have the capacity to detect, alert, and contain pandemic threats, and the tools and means required to protect people's health and economic and social well-being. So we stand with the world against the pandemics. We stand with the world against COVID. We have another anti-human force attacking. We have anti-human forces attacking freedom and democracy in Ukraine and Russia. We demand that Ukraine and Russia sit back at the reconciliation table and reconcile the differences to end the war. We never have another anti-human force that's evident in this COVID battle. We have another anti-human force that's evident in this COVID battle and the anti-human forces that are in Gaza. We will not be the golden calf generation. The war between Palestine and Israel, we want a ceasefire now. There are international laws being broken with children being killed in Israel and children being killed in Palestine. There are international laws being broken. There are Geneva Convention laws being broken by Israel. There's indiscriminate bombing. There are various laws being broken. We need a ceasefire now. So there is global support for the Palestinians. There is global support for a Palestinian state. There is global support for anti-Zionist Judaism. There is global support for anti-Zionist Jews. The U.S. is in accord, and we stand strong in the people of the U.S. for the ceasefire and for peace. And we and the U.S. also stand in accord, and we stand up strong and not surrendering to COVID and having health. Thank you very much. The Rally for Peace and Health is our statement to the world about peace and health. Peace is the mental technology to survive. We want peace in the world, peace in the streets, and peace of mind. And as far as health goes, of course, we will not surrender our mind to the mental attacks and mental intrusions of COVID. We also will not surrender our body, our biological and chemistry, our biochemistry to COVID. Do not surrender. Do not surrender. We will not surrender. Don't surrender. Kill the virus. Thank you.
I don't think that there's, I don't think there's a thing.
Thanks.